Simple. Because I'm not just shirtless. I'm also pantless and boxerless and sockless and shoeless. I'm not wearing any clothes at all. You wanted the truth, and I swear to God that's what I'm telling you. If I'm telling you the truth that I'm naked, then how come there's not a huge crowd standing around us right this minute? How come? She's really confused now, and even more afraid, so I say, one possible reason a completely naked person is not drawing a crowd would be that everyone is as blind as you are, and the only other reason isn't even possible. That would be that no one can see me. So which do you think it is, Alicia? Is everyone around us blind, or am I invisible? It's like I've just slapped her across the mouth. She comes to a full stop. Then, furious, she hisses, "Very funny. Oh, look, look," she says, her voice dripping bitterness. She jerks her hand up and holds it in front of her face and acts like she's opening her eyes extra wide. Well, 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 I'm invisible too, ice and granite and stainless steel. Why don't you just take your sick humor and go away, Bobby? She practically spits the name into my face. Alicia doesn't know what to do. And again, I think she might just start screaming. Instead, she takes her right hand off her cane and holds it out toward me. Her hand is trembling. Here, let me hold your hand. Her voice is shaky now, but she sure has guts. I don't know what I'd be doing if our places were reversed. Probably be screaming by now. I put my hand on her palm, and she clamps onto it. It's a powerful grip for such delicate-looking fingers. Is anyone walking towards us? I scan the sidewalk. Yeah, there's a guy just coming out of the Starbucks. He'll be here in about 15 seconds. When he's right next to us, you squeeze my hand once, okay? I gulp because she's really got a grip, and if she's going to try to get this guy to call a cop or something, then I'm going to have to work to get loose. But I say, fine, whatever you say, because I want her to know I'm not lying. The guy is almost next to us, and I squeeze her hand. Excuse me, sir? She's cute, and she's good at asking for help, and the guy stops. In a voice that's louder than it needs to be, the man says, yes, can I help you, miss? Do you need to get across the street? My heart is jumping around in my chest, and I'm tensed, ready to cut and run. Alicia smiles at the man and says, this guy here next to me, can you tell me if he's taller than I am? We've been having an argument because I think I'm taller than he is. What do you think? Her hand tightens around mine. The man is torn. He doesn't see a thing. I can tell this guy is worried that he's going to hurt this blind girl's feelings, but he clears his throat and says, the guy there next to you? Miss, actually, there's no one there. She shakes my hand like a puppy shaking a rag. He's right here. I'm holding his hand. Who's taller? Can't you tell? Her voice is shrill, almost frantic. The guy doesn't like being called a liar. Miss, whoever you thought was there next to you, he's not there now, and I've got to go before the light changes. And he cuts across 57th Street, glancing back once, shaking his head. And now there's a new look on her face, new for Alicia, but I've seen it before, on Mom's and Dad's faces that first morning. It's the look of someone who's trying to process impossible information. Because when something impossible happens, everything else comes unglued. She's having trouble breathing. Then the first words, so you're really, yeah, invisible. Then she finishes her sentence, naked? And I have to laugh a little, and I say, yeah, that too. And you're not some creep, like you're really Bobby Phillips, and you go to the lab school, and your mom teaches literature just like you said? And this is really happening to you? Like for real? Really? I'm not making this up. How could I? You heard that guy. He couldn't see me. No one can if I don't wear clothes, and I came out without clothes today because, well, because the only other way is to get completely covered up, like I was on Tuesday, except earlier today it wasn't cold enough for that, and I had to get out of the house for a while. I had to.